Hey everybody, we're here at this condo unit in Newport Beach. Pan around, Alicia, show them where we're at. We're going over to number 19. I think it's 19. It's right over there where the 18 is. And then over here is the entrance. They just have a few items for us to do, like remove a light fixture upstairs and put a ceiling fan light, do some smoke detectors. What else? Remove some sort of plates and stuff like that, just little stuff. And then we do have a second job later on that we have to go to, which has a burnt out outlet and a few other little items. We'll try to get everything recorded today. We're here at this vacancy, and as you can see, it's got this massive window, and it's like a living room, really huge, and then a patio door, and then you can come out here. Of course, you can see our van over there. That's our van. Really nice place. All right, well, let's get inside and we'll check it out. Okay, this is what they want removed, and they want a ceiling fan light right next to it. So they want all this removed. And turn it on, Alicia, and see how it works.
Sure.
They want updated smoke detectors, as you can tell there. The painters are going to come. It doesn't really work that good, does it? Oh, it takes halogen bulbs. Look at that.
It's got on it one.
Yeah. It's probably just bad bulbs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to get set up here, and then we'll record all this. All right, let's take a look at the rest of this place real quick. Yeah, we were here a long time ago, weren't we, Alicia?
Yeah.
Just something to the toilet. I can't. Oh, it was the sink. I remember now.
Let me turn the lights on in here.
Okay. This is the dining area. And here's the kitchen. Doesn't look bad, does it, guys? Let's run upstairs and just take a peek up there.
Okay.
Let's see here. Okay, let's go to the left first. So here you got some rooms. Kind of small. Let's go in this one here.
Those seem to be okay.
Yeah, well, they don't want us doing all the repairs. I guess they have their other handyman. They just want us to do what he can't or don't want to do.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's another bathroom.
Another bathroom. I guess this is the master.
Okay, lights are good.
Yeah, well, we don't have to check any of that out. It's not for us to check. They didn't ask us to do a walkthrough.
Okay.
They got their other handyman that does their stuff. Oh, listen to that.
Okay.
We'll just do, I don't want to push this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He says just do this and that's it. He's not the type to have like a whole list shoved in his face.
Yeah.
So here's the hall bathroom. Ooh, plunger, Al. Well, it smells bad in here. There's a plunger in here, and it does smell bad in there. Okay, there's this room. There's me. And let's see. Smell that bathroom, Al.
No, no, thank you. If you said it's bad, I will leave you.
Yeah, it's musty. I don't know if it was because of didn't have a plunger, so you know what that means.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys, we're gonna get set up and we'll get this show on the road. Alright, guys, she's gonna get this stripped out and we'll get a new fan put in.
Is that?
Good job.
One more to go.
Go ahead. Why would anybody put that self-sticking tile on a floor like this? Cool. That's nice job.
There you go. These are both in there, you know?
Yeah. All right, everybody, we've got a fan here that we're gonna open up and unpack. Problem is, our box is really small up here. I'll give you a view. It's really not made for a fan light. But good news is, there's lots of wood up there that we can catch a second screw. We bought a fan that is supposed to have a really big plate, mounting plate, so we can maneuver it around. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna unpack this guy and go from there.
Yeah, that's gonna work.
That's gonna work?
Just fine.
Okay.
There she is.
Cool. Good job, Rob.
I'm gonna put 2 washers.
So what happened was we had came earlier with another fan, and the plate, the mounting plate was so small like this, and we could only get 1 screw, and we were having a hard time finding some wood that was close enough. So we noticed there was some wood there, so she hadn't been able to use that adapter that they supply with this mount. We would have been at least able to reach over, drill a hole in the plate, and reach over and grab some wood, but nevertheless, she's got it going on.
Now what I'm doing here, just you can see this. Can I show you what is going on here?
Yes.
Okay. Like I mentioned before, the box is small, you can see. But over here, I'm just gonna go with the oversized washer, which is gonna be very strong.
Yes.
Right here.
So
Oversized
that way the
washer
screw can't
and a
come
small
out.
washer on this side.
So 2 washers.
Mhm.
All right, good.
That will work.
All right.
On this side, I don't want that screw to go in between. You see over here? And over here, we have this big side. So we need to reinforce it with this one.
Well, she basically, yeah, she doesn't want this screw, because her screws are gonna land.
Right there.
One's gonna land there, one's gonna land right there. So these 2 washers will really give it, we won't have to worry
This
about
screw
that
comes
screw.
to here, the other
And,
one.
and anything to get it in, as long as it's, you know, tight and the way it's supposed to be, it's safe. A lot of people will hold that plate up there and say, oh, this ain't gonna line up, or this ain't gonna work, my screw's gonna fall through, but they never think about maybe putting a washer. I've had so many calls where they called us out to put a ceiling fan, and they said, our fan won't work. You'll have to bring something else. And I'll say, well, I'll bring something else, but let's just see what your fan does. And I'll ask them to send pictures, and I'll say, no, that'll work. And they'll ask me how, and I'll try to tell them, but they don't get the concept. So we get over there, and we start slinging washers on it to catch other spaces in the mount, and they realize they probably could have done that on their own. Over here. Right in the same spot, you know, the one that's 10-year electric. Another one, right in the same spot.
Very strong.
Same thing here. 7, right? And then we'll worry about the CO detectors after. And then there's one down here, which we'll replace also, which will be 8. And
Have our ground. our yellow, which is the black, and we have the white, which is our neutral. And this one comes from the inside, it's connected to the box, and now I'm gonna ground this one to the plate. So we got it all together. I took the screw off over here, which is gonna go in here. Then this one is gonna hook into this side over here. Then you twist it, and it locks in place. And then I put the screw back on place after. And there we have it. This ceiling fan is different than the other ones that I installed before. But it's not hard at all. This is how it's gonna go. The blade actually goes in the little slot you see up there. Just go ahead and put it this way. You can see three holes. You see the 3 holes in there? So this is gonna go inside like this. And you just screw it on like that one right there. So you need to put 1, 2, 3, and it's done.
never seen that before. Did you show them?
Yeah, this is different than the rest of the before, but
Deluxe. Right there, that's interesting.
okay, let's go and connect the power.
All right, everyone. When she went to try this, the fan wasn't working properly. And you're not supposed to have a dimmer, or at least this kind of dimmer, on a fan light. They make dimmers that are specifically designed for fan lights. Anyway, we went ahead and we just took this off and directly wired it. And everything is working good now up there. Let me have a... So if we hit the light, if we hit on, and then if we hit the light right here, different brightnesses, and then the fan speed, oh no, that's on and off for the light. So we got light on and off, light brightness, and then the fan, that's on number 2. Number 1, you can see it's slowing down, and then off, and then back to high right there. There she goes. So she's working good. The only thing we need to do now is put a regular switch, because if we leave that dimmer on, it was already acting up. And not only that, if we even put a regular dimmer on it, it wouldn't be good for that fan light either. It messes up the motor. So we're just going to put a toggle switch. We're going to put a decor. Everything is standard. No, the switches are all decor. So they got standard outlets with decor switches. So let's put a decor switch on that and a plate. Alrighty, did you shut the power off?
No,
It's hot.
it's hot.
Okay, go ahead.
Look.
You want me to go shut the breaker off?
No, not necessary. It'll be okay. Just gonna put my light on first.
We don't recommend, let them know you don't recommend doing things hot.
Yes, I don't recommend doing this hot, of course.
Let's go down to the garage. There's 2 ways to go. We can go down the staircase, or we can go down this staircase. But if you're watching Gordon, I am going to try that kit sooner or later. I have it on the truck ready to go. But see, usually I believe if you have the ballast in the middle, you just cut the ballast out and direct wire, and then you put your tubes in. But it has a little transformer there and a little transformer there, and to get, you know, your line and your neutrals coming in plus your travelers coming in to here, going in directly to here. So I would have to risk to get to the wires in here. I would have to get this out somehow right here, and I just don't want to mess with it. So I'm just going to put a new light fixture. But I can't wait to try that bypass kit that Gordon told me about. So, alrighty. Let's go this way, guys. We went down the other way. Let's go this way now. Let's see what
That's a good thing that you carry the 2 sizes.
Yeah. Okay, so.
See, when I went to put this on,
Oops.
that'll be fine, yeah. It works good. That'll work.
We carry an oversized plate and standard plate for this reason. But we like the oversized plates. Let's see here. So next you're going to mount the remote, right?
Correct. That's right.
Okay, turn that switch on. Let me try it.
It's on.
Okay, turn it off.
Off.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, now this remote she's going to mount. I guess she's going to mount it right over here.
That should go here, right?
Yeah, or you can set it on the bottom almost.
What's that?
You can rest it on the bottom.
Oh, you want me to do that instead?
Yes, we got it right here. There's a corner bead, 1/2 inch of quarter bead, which
I'll
is
do
metal.
that,
We want to
yes.
stay off of that.
So, right in there.
Yeah, something like that.
And then, let's see this guy.
I don't think it clicks or anything, does it?
I think you just swipe on top
Yeah.
like this and
Yeah.
just pull it out.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Unless you want to center it. Center, watch, put it on.
Okay.
Center it with the light. Watch the top of this with the light. Let me hold it. Maybe just right here, look. About right there looks good. Just mark the top of it. Just a little pencil mark on the top.
Let me grab a pencil. Right now. Pencil mark on the top.
That'll do it.
There you go.
There we go. Right there. Set that top right on the top line.
Sounds
It'll
good.
look good. I wish I could carry one of everything in that service van, but I'm tight for room now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything we got in there's all tools, you know?
Yeah.
Of course, I should go through there and maybe eliminate some of the tools and put them in the, not the garage, but the storage that we have. And unless we need it, then be able to make a little more room for materials.
Right.
Good thing everywhere we're at, usually there's a Home Depot within 10 minutes.
Draw it up. Mm-hmm. Is that what we wanted?
Yeah. You're catching something back there, right? that out now. Those will be exact holes. We could just mark it with a pencil, but I'd rather drill the screws in there and make sure it looks all right, and then put the inserts. So go ahead and do what you want with that. You're gonna use the Phillips, small Phillips?
Yeah. You should just go like this.
No, it's your straight. Put your Phillips.
I should do this and it works. You know what? I feel something behind it.
Yeah, there is something behind it.
And maybe the screws are too short, but see there's
there's wood
behind it. See
That's
that?
right, run them in and just cut the plugs.
Sounds good.
Here, I got it cut. Or you got it covered?
Yeah, I got something here.
She's just trimming the plugs. What she did was, because there's wood behind there, she's just trimming the plugs a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit more on this one. To the drywall.
You want your hammer? Maybe we can erase that pencil mark.
Mm-hmm.
Close your pencil.
What's that?
Okay, erase that. Can I have a screwdriver? What is that? On auto. The system's supposed to be off. Why is there air coming? Oh, it's a fan. I thought the AC was on. I didn't know that fan was on. Okay, we'll snug those up. All right. There. Where's that's when you put that run on in there. What's up, son?
All this shit's out of stock.
Oh no.
Really?
The only one that, yeah, I mean, the only one that it's here is the one that we normally buy. It's $46 ones, the
Right.
street lights.
Right. But there's no switch on it, right?
Yeah, there's no switch on it, but I did find another one that's $50 because the next one up.
Well, that's alright. What's the $50 one look like? This is not our fault.
$50 one does not have a chain, but it has a motion sensor and remote.
Okay, guys. What we have here is everything complete, and the fan is complete. Now she's going to hang some smoke detectors. In our area, let me explain what we got here, Alicia. In our area, let me get one out of the trash can. We have to have 10-year worry-free smoke detectors where they cannot remove the battery. If you notice in the corner right here, they're not able to remove the battery. And also, if they remove it, dismount it, it renders it disabled and it needs to be replaced. I don't know why they do that, but in our area, it requires one in each bedroom and each hallway. And then on the floor where you have your living room, you're supposed to have one in the hallway going like from here to the kitchen to the bathroom, and in the dining and living room area as well. But what we try to do is try to keep them out of the kitchen because they become a nuisance and people take them down, and we just try to put it close to the kitchen. Yes, right there is good. So basically what she does, she finds her location, she sends a screw in there just to see if there's any wood. And if there is, we're good. And there is, because she looks like she's on a drywall joint. And if she isn't, she puts the plugs that come with them.
Oh, there's nothing there.
From wall to wall.
Okay, now.
Otherwise, I could stop by there.
Put a plug in that.
Once I do that, you guys can decide what you want to order and have it sent to the Home Depot on Golden West in Warner. To the Home Depot on Golden West. That way you can pick your style and color. But I have to let you know, most of the things, actually all of the things in that bathroom are chrome. The only bolt is on the other side of the hallway. But everything in that bathroom is chrome. As soon as I get the measurements, I will send them to you with a picture. That day that we went there, we had 2 people sit in their rooms, and it was hard to travel on the upstairs level without bothering people. Okay, we're back into this garage here. You can kind of get an idea where we're at here. We're parked over there. And then of course, these are the condos. Then he ran and got it. We're replacing this. I really wanted to try, like Gordon had mentioned, a bypass. And I really wanted to try that, but with this particular, let me just check something real quick, guys. With this particular light fixture, like I had mentioned, it's got 2 little ballasts. And in order to remove those ballasts and bypass it and get to the wiring to here, this is all part of one. And I know I'm going to end up screwing this up, so I'm not going to bypass it. I'll find another candidate down the road. So now we're just going to replace it.
What's your problem?
With this guy. What's the problem?
It's hanging by chain.
Ain't no problem.
We can go through the frame, right?
We can go right through the frame. We'll find spots, yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, not a problem at all. Anyway, then you got this one right here. It looks really nice. Okay, what Vinny's gonna do here, he's gonna take over he's gonna put a hole, these are supposed to be hung on chains and we don't wanna hang it on a chain. So we're putting a hole here and a hole there, and he's gonna mark it up there. And then of course we're gonna use some butterflies. He'll explain it as we go, right? And if you need me to hold it while you mark it, let me know.
Okay.
I'll come down and hold it. Let me get a picture of that for the invoice. Put your drill there. Let me get a picture of that way. Thank you.
Drill it big enough for the anchors, butterfly anchors.
You can take a picture of that.
No, let me get the, where's the corrosion with the battery? No, but did the battery also show? Let me see.
now that I got my holes drilled over there and there, I'm gonna throw it up to the ceiling, mark it, then drill my holes.
7. Okay, what are we doing here?
We're gonna set the white fixture.
Okay.
Put it straight and then.
Do you want me to mark the holes? Okay, go ahead, put it up there and then come to your right. I'll get off those wires. Right, about right there. Now just hold it there. Let me look, see if it's straight. Well, that's pretty good. Don't move. You want to pick a drill bit, which this is kind of under.
I just wobble it because that's the biggest one I have.
Well, okay. Well, no, there's a bigger one.
That's the biggest one I have. And
How
it
about your
works.
mom's?
It works.
Okay, well, you just have to elongate it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the other thing is make sure when you run the screw down on it, you run the screw past this, because if you leave it at level and it catches, it may not want to open. So you always want to put it out about 1/8 of an inch to 3/16 of an inch. That way when it goes in, it'll open up. And make sure that it's hollow up there.
We're on wood.
Okay, we'll go ahead and check the other one. Yeah, we are on wood. I can see the drywall. Okay. Try the other one. Put a screw in there. See, don't use a drill bit. Just get a screw and see if it'll hold. We got lucky.
See it?
Yeah. Yep, right there. Okay, now hold there. Now I'm going to see if it's straight.
Right here.
Yeah, it looks straight right there. You have a screw? Oh, shit all over it.
Try it straight.
Yeah, it looks good. So just start over there. Looks straight.
Alright.
You got a stud there. So you got right there.
Check it.
Yeah, looks straight.
Alright, cool. Thank you. The bolt has to go through this metal thing, so when it goes up, it'll open and not get stuck underneath here, because if it's too low, it might not.
And what it does is it catches. You'll see how it's catching right there. So you got to make sure that this guy is not like that. And it's like that. So anyway, there you go. Let's plug this in and see what we get. Does it come with an extension for the pull chain?
Yeah. You want it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that looks good.
Like that.
Yeah, maybe cut it right here. No, maybe like that. No, we can't do it like that. Cut it out right there. You have cutters or no?
No, I do. Oh, come on. Oh, look at you. What is that?
What do you think? What is that? Here. Something I run on my damn side every day. All right, we're upstairs here to the hallway bathroom. Vinny put the CO detectors on and smoke detectors here in each room as well. The management called and asked me to remove this dispenser and put a shower head. This is what we got. Luckily I had a shower head on the truck. That was not another trip to Home Depot. We don't see any screws in this. That's the good news. Oh, here, Vinny, this is going to end up. Put that somewhere.
Trash?
Not yet, in the sink. The good news is there's no screw in there, but it looks like it's held on with silicone, so we're gonna have to be real careful when we go to remove it. Kind of go around it. Now, I don't want to be pulling on grout lines. Here's a grout line here, grout line, no grout line here. I want to try to get under it.
Why don't you start from the middle of the tile, right here?
Yeah, over here would be good to start with. Have another spatula.
Do you need an extra hand so it doesn't drop spatulas?
Vinny, if I want any shit out of you, I'll squeeze your head. No, it's not silicone, Vinny. It's silicone and double stick tape. Here you go.
Oh, that.
Okay, what we need is a razor blade on one of those handles to clean this off nicely.
Gotcha.
Okay, Vinny's gonna clean. Keep your shoulder out of the picture. I only want the best for our subscribers, please. Here's your, spray this on there first to lubricate the blade. And there's your towels. Okay, do you have the white cream? Here. And the shower head that I do use has a rubber seal in it, but if you don't clean the tape off, it won't run up all the way where the rubber hits and seals good. That's why I clean it up here, so my shower head will run right up and the rubber will set in it. Okay, you want to go get the shower head? All right, everybody, you can see the black rubber in there, but if you have a buildup of tape up here and you try to thread that on and it hits that tape and it gets stiff and the end doesn't want to reach that rubber, it's not going to seal up good, you know. And you almost don't even need this shit when you got this rubber, but I put it anyway. Now, see how we passed up that blue tape? Now we don't have all that ugly blue. I see some people install shower heads, and by the time they thread this on, you got a bunch of blue tape showing, or white tape, whatever color you use. And these don't have to be too tight. And I really don't like putting pliers on them, so I'll try this real quick and see if it leaks before I clean it. And if it doesn't, if it does, I'll put some. In fact, let me just put a little bit of plier on it. Just where's my channel box? The other right here.
Okay.
Let's put a little channel lock on it. It's pretty good.
You put a towel so you don't scratch it.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got. You're gonna clean that spotless after. Okay, no drips. Let me out of here for a minute and we'll let it run. I always let it run a few minutes because sometimes it takes a few minutes for the water to make its way through the thread. In this case, it's not going to happen. We did a good job. So we kept the tape low, and we gooped it up, and we made sure that we cleaned the threads above so it'll drive all the way up, and the rubber will hit the pipe. Little things like that will get you done the right way the first time. Okay, go ahead and then get your degreaser and clean that all up. Spotless.
You want to turn off the water?
Sure, unless you want to stand under it.
Hey, turn it off.
It's called a lever, man. You just turn it. There you go. Yeah, that's all you do. You just turn it.
Be on my time. Alright. What do you want me to do? Just clean off the shit?
Yeah, get a little stuff on your rag. Here, a little degreaser.
It's coming off.
Okay. I got a little bit on the shower head, as you can see. Now we want to set that shower head for the liver to be in the middle. I'll do it in a minute. Go ahead and clean the right where your thumb is. There's. You still left a little bit of that white tape on that top thread up there, didn't you?
What?
See that white tape on the top thread, or is that?
This one is, yeah.
There you go. Wipe that good. I want to see chrome.
Fast. Give me some time.
I want to see chrome, man. A little bit of chrome. Okay. Looks good. It's acceptable. Okay, now let me just get in there and set that lever.
You got some right here, though.
Yeah. There's a lever right here that gives you 3 different positions. I like to spin it where it's about right in the middle. Like that. And then let's see here. We got that position. And we got that position. And we got that position right there. We'll leave it right there. Alright. Let me just take a little of this.
That's so good.
Good, that's what I want. This one, there's a spot I see. Okay. Okay, can I have a rag? Thank you. Don't you have a clean rag, man?
Yeah, this is all the drags I have, brother. This is the next one with soapy.
Okay. Let's just rinse this one out. Let's rinse the soapy one out. When we're all done, just wipe our footprints, and we'll call it that. Okay, I can't bitch about that. All right, let me just get a picture for the invoice, and okay, I got a picture of that already. All right, son, if you would. Wash the rags out with a little soap and water, all 3 of them, and pick up everything and return it to the van, and your mom can put it all wherever it goes. So basically, we're done with that shower head. Too bad you don't have a putty knife. You can clean out that top thread, but what? Oh, good. Clean off that top thread.
Trying to hide it before you got to it.
You know, it's just, there was a plumber that used to hire me to finish off all his,
Knob.
to finish off all his, his rough plumbing. For instance, they would stub out all the valves. I would come in and put the shower arm, put the trim kits on.
You see the towel you have?
Stuff that he could just send his plumber to the next rough out, and He didn't like any of that shit. He never wanted to come in and see a shower head with plumber's tape passing up the nut. He wanted nothing but chrome, and I learned that a long time ago. And that's how I've always done it ever since, nothing but chrome. Alright, that's looking better. And it's not so much that we have to do it at this job. I'm sure this would have been just fine for them, considering if you look at the rest of the stuff. But I just wanted you to trim it out properly.
It's dirty.
Yeah, just wipe off your fingerprints, that's good enough for me. What I normally would have done is I would have took a wire brush and cleaned it up a little bit better.
If it was our house.
No, if it was, you know.
If it was worse, this ain't that
Yeah,
bad.
that's not that bad. So now that looks good. When they come here and they see that, they don't see all that tape crawling up. You know what I mean? It's good. The cleaning people are going to be here anyway after us. They're going to wash that whole shower down, but I still don't want to leave footprints in the shower pan, even though the cleaning people are coming. Okay, I'm going to leave you alone to do that. Okay, Alicia had to put some catches on here because the hinges are sprung with all the paint and shit. So they wanted some catches, so she put her catches here on all four. Seems to be doing the job. And then over here, oh, there she is, hiding. What are you doing hiding?
Taking pictures.
He's in there hiding.
Got them done.
I didn't even know she was in there. I was wondering why the door was open.
See? It works good. I got all the pictures from the inside.
Okay.
See?
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Thought you were in there talking to your boyfriend. Were you in
You?
there talking to your
you?
boyfriend?
Talking to you?
I saw this open. I figured, oops, one isn't right. I was going to have to call you back to adjust it.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and then I opened it, and then I went to look, and there you are, hiding in the cabinet.
I'm not hiding. I'm just doing my job.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so just to give you guys a little idea about certain management companies. Some management companies call me up and say, Vince, do a walkthrough and make your list and then send it in for approval. And then other companies will, mainly only one company that I work for that does this, will come in and do his own walkthrough. And this is the kind of shit he'll pick out. For instance, he wants this toilet seat changed because of this. All you have to do is just peel the tape off. But yet, he's willing to leave a toilet seat up here in this bathroom looking like, wait for it, this. Look at that. So he's leaving this, but yet changing the other toilet seat that is really beautiful. You just need to peel the stickers off. And then on the plumbing, I would have cut all this stuff. That would have been on my notes. And then look at this one. Froze. Can't even hardly open it. Right there, that's where I'm afraid if I turn it anymore. So, the reason why they don't have me go through it is because it's Alicia who goes through it. And when she goes through it, they usually get this big ass list that they don't even want to see. Except for a couple of the management companies will really appreciate it because it costs more money to do these repairs once a tenant is in here. The reason why, you have to juggle your time, you have to work around their schedule, you have to jump through hoops. So you can't turn the water off at this time or that time. When it's vacant, we come in here, we're doing other things, we got our tools out, you know, it's cheaper. And I let him know that, but now he's going to get a tenant, he's going to move in here, and he's going to run into all these issues that aren't corrected. And so we're good here, he's all good there. It's all cleaned up here. So, you know, it's one of those things, I guess. And I will bring it to his attention. I will let him know that it didn't go past me. I'm taking pictures of all this, and I'm gonna let him know that, hey, you know, these were things that I would have caught. If you would like us to come back out, we'll be more than happy to. But what he does, he uses us mostly for the plumbing and electrical that his handyman can't figure out. And his handyman, I don't know what happened to him, but usually he doesn't have me do these vacancies. He sends me for troubleshooting on electrical and plumbing where his guy can't do it. He gives me maybe 1 to 2 jobs a week, which is good. It's fine, but he never gives me turnovers like this. And maybe his guy will pass it on up and just let things like this slide. But I'm going to get pictures of it. Here's one more thing. He sent me some pictures underneath the kitchen cabinet. And he said, Vince, I don't like the way it looks under there. You can see mold. You can see it's, you know, dirty looking. And I said, well, why don't you just let me throw a coat of primer and paint it white, or paint it brown, or paint it whatever color you want, and make it all one. And you won't have this. And he goes, no, I don't want to put that much money into it. No, I'll just have my painter do it if that's all you know, if that's what you want to do. I just wanted you to touch it up with stain. And I said, stain ain't going to cover mold. It ain't going to cover this. It ain't going to cover that. So he sent me pictures of it. And his painter came out yesterday. And he put some stain. But look, it doesn't cover up nothing. Look at that mold there. Look at all that mold going up the wall. You know, the source of the water leak is done. They sprayed bleach on it and killed the mold. So what I was suggesting is just get in there and buy that paint. That's a combination paint and primer. That stuff's like $32 for a little quart, but it's worth it. And then just kind of match it to this color brown and just paint it brown in here if you don't want it white. But this is what he got from his painter. And I sent him pictures of it already, and he couldn't believe it. And he started to ask if I wanted to do it today, and I said, no, I'll give you an estimate. It'll be a return visit. It'll be a whole new service call generated. Maybe he might want to do that when I show him the other stuff like the plumbing. Well, guys, I guess we're done here. We're going to just replace that toilet seat, and we're going to hop on out of here. If you made it this far in the video, we really want to thank you for watching and supporting the channel. We really appreciate the subscribers. Anyway, you want to say bye, Vinny?
Bye,
Where's
guys.
your mom?
Mom's over there.
Allie? Oh, she's changing the toilet, playing around again.
Playing around like always.
Okay, she's cleaning the toilet. Put the new,
It's leaking the flush valve.
huh?
This guy doesn't do what it's supposed to.
Oh, the flush valve is bad?
Yes, it's leaking.
Let's see.
Watch. It was when
It's
I
a
was
cold
here.
one.
I think that it's gonna be either the gasket on that. Yeah,
What was it doing?
it was you know when it's
Oh, is the
filling,
water on or off?
I believe it's on. It's on. See? It was doing that. Like that.
Oh, it was running.
was
Oh,
running.
yeah, look at the gasket. It's
Yeah, that's
all
what I'm
screwed
saying. The
up.
gasket is either the gasket.
Okay,
or
well,
something.
hey, I'll put that on the list. Alrighty. Anyway, you want to say goodbye to everybody?
Bye.
Alright, guys. We'll let you know if we get a second work order for this
You want
job.
to see something funny here?
Sure, what's funny?
That's the original color seat, which is more expensive. We're gonna go for this cheapo because he didn't make the right choice.
Funny.
And he was
Oh.
working, it's working too. Yeah, it is funny.
Okay, guys. Talk to you later.